ready. I put only a little bit of corn flour into a bowl to coat the lamb nuggets. Only put them in, shake them a little bit around that they coat evenly from all sides. It makes it easier to brown, and the ghee also gets stuck to the lamb knuckles and gives also a nice flavor. So, and done. We shake off the flour, there's too much on there, and put these ones aside. So, nearly all the preparations are done. The meat is coated with corn flour. The spices are grinded all together. I chopped already the onions in little cubes, that's fine. And we start now to fry with our ghee the lamb nuggets. The ghee is now heated up, and we start now to seal the meat. Don't put everything in the pot, only a few pieces, so that you always have space in between the lamb knuckles, because you don't want to cook it or stir it, you want to give it color, and you definitely need the heat. So this takes around about 5-6 minutes, and we also brown the other pieces, and then we come back with the onions, and then we carry on. So now we are finished with the second part. And all the meat is now sealed. Don't clean the pot. Take exactly what is in there, the ghee with the flour and so on, and add the onions plus the star anise. And now we caramelize the onions with the star anise together, because they also soak now up all the flavor from the meat. So we do that like about 5 minutes, that you get a little bit of color going, and then we add the tomato paste and the meat, and we put everything together, and then we cook it. So the star anise infused now the caramelized onions, so we can take that one out. And you see also the onions have a little bit of a color. Now we add our spices. In. And we mix it together with the onion, so you have an even mixture all around. And it's easier afterwards that you dilute that nicely. Now we add the tomato paste. And the tomato. You don't even need to chop the tomatoes, only break them apart in the around about 3 hours of cooking time. The tomatoes anyway fall apart and the onions and so on and blend in nicely. So now we add all the meat. So and we add the cinnamon stick, the bay leaves and the cloves. So now we need a little bit liquid. You can take water, but I actually prefer when you have stock, you can take chicken stock, or if you have lamb stock, and that we add now, and that is our curry. And we only have to wait now and let it simmer for roughly 3 hours on a low heat, and then we have the lamb knuckle curry, Malay style. So, I took now my chicken stock out of the deep freezer. I always freeze it in these little buckets. They are very, very practical. And this one is around about a liter, or 1.2 liter. And I cover that now with a lid. And we cook it for, I think, around about 3 hours. You have to taste the meat. Is everything nice and blended? And the meat is very tender. And then we come back. So the curry is now on the stove. I drink another glass of wine, and the only thing what we have to do now is to wait. And I think around about after 3 hours we tried, and I peeled in the meantime the potatoes and put it in like bite-sized cubes. And half an hour before you think it's finished, you add the potatoes so that they actually get also the flavor in, that they're cooked nicely and done. Because when you cook the potatoes in the curry, the potatoes are also very, very nice. But don't put the potatoes in right from the beginning because they fall apart after 3 hours. And then there are no potato pieces in, so you have to add these ones later. Good, nothing to do for me now, and we see us back in 3 hours. So, we're now 3 hours down the line. The rice, like usual, I'm making a rice cooker. This is our ready-made dish. It's lamb knuckle curry, Malay style, with rice. Please give me a response on our website or on YouTube when you actually make the recipe, or what you like, what you don't like. Like usual, always a glass of wine, and I hope you enjoyed it, and we see us back on that channel again. Thanks a lot, thanks for watching.